Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss advantages and disadvantages of friction. Then we will discuss how we can increase friction and reduce friction. First topic, advantages and disadvantages of friction. Let us look. Simply, we can say that friction helps in holding things, in walking, writing on a surface, and light a matchstick, etc. It would be impossible for us to walk without friction. Cars and buses are able to move safely on the road because of friction between the treaded tires and the surface of the road. Brakes on cycles or cars work because of friction. When brakes are applied, the shoes of the brakes rub against the wheels. The friction between them reduces the speed. It would not be possible to light a matchstick by rubbing it against the matchbox if there is no friction. You would not be able to write on paper without friction between the pencil or pen and the paper. Friction causes nails and screws to hold on to walls. If there is no friction between the tires of the automobiles and the road, they could not be started or stopped or turned to change the direction of motion. Lastly, without friction, no building could be constructed. So these are the advantages of friction. Next topic, disadvantages of friction. Let us look. Friction wears out the rubbing surfaces. The soles of your shoes wear out in a few months due to friction. The moving parts of a machine wear out with time because of friction. Friction worn out strips of foot over bridges at railway stations. Friction can also produce heat and friction causes wastage of energy. So these are the disadvantages of friction. Hope you understood. Now we are going to discuss the next topic, how we can increase and reduce friction. Increasing friction means increasing roughness of the surfaces in contact. Examples. First one, the sole of your shoe is grooved to provide better grip on the floor so that you can move safely. Similarly, the treaded tires of cars, trucks and bulldozers provide better grip with the ground. Gymnasts apply some coarse substance on their hands to increase friction for better grip. Increase friction by using brake pads in the brake system of bicycles and automobiles. Kabaddi players rub their hands with soil for a better grip of their opponents. Next topic, reducing friction. Reducing friction means make the surface smooth. Examples. Sprinkle fine powder on the carom board to make the surface smooth. We add few drops of oil on the hinges of a door to move the door smoothly. A bicycle and a motor mechanic uses grease between the moving parts of these machines. In all the above cases, we want to reduce friction in order to increase efficiency. So, when oil, grease or graphite is applied between the moving part of a machine, a thin layer is formed there and the moving surfaces do not directly rub against each other. Interlocking of irregularities is avoided to a great extent. Then movement becomes smooth. The substances which reduce friction are called lubricants. Rolling reduces friction. Common examples are the use of ball bearings between hubs and the axials of ceiling fans and bicycles. By streamlining to reduce fluid friction. So we discussed advantages and disadvantages of friction, then increasing and reducing friction. Hope you understood today's class. Thank you.